Good morning, and boy is it a wet one. Basically the bottom has fallen out. It's been pouring down rain all night long, and I had to get the camper ready in this, and Andrew and myself are a little wet, but it's not going to dampen our day. We're off to Salem, Massachusetts. So we're going to the home of the Salem witch trials, and that's where we'll be staying tonight. It's just for the night, so it won't be too much going on, but still the fact you're going to be in Salem right now around Halloween, and there's a lot of Halloween stuff going on. That's going to be pretty cool. Might be able to see some of it, but they're also calling for rain in Salem, so not sure how it's going to be. But we got roughly a 6-hour drive, so we're on the road. It's 7 a.m. So in Andrea's back, we had to go turn on the refrigerator. We got turned on before we left. But man, are those waves coming in pretty good too.
Smells like fish out there.
Smells like fish. Well, we are at the ocean, so. But all right, let's get driving. I do hope that sometime today this rain does let up a little bit. We made a quick pit stop to use the restroom, and we're still driving. We're gonna make a little side detour to a bakery we stopped out on the way up here that I forgot to film at. And it's called the Red Barn Bakery here in Maine. I think we're about 35 miles from there. So if I remember today, I will hopefully film some stuff inside, but definitely will show you what we pick up because it was actually really good. Well, it looks like Red Barn Bakery is out. Well, actually, let me do this detour. There's a reason why. I gotta go quicker since. But basically, we got to where it was about between 1 and 3 miles from the bakery, and there was a firefighter out there redirecting traffic to a detour. So something has happened on the road right there where it is. Don't know if it's a tree, don't know if it's a wreck. Must be something big enough where they've actually come out here and put signs up saying where the detour takes you. So don't think we're going to backtrack enough to go to it. So we found Red Barn Bakery through the Keep Your Daydream video while they were up here in the Northeast going towards Acadia. So if you want to see it, look at their channel and look at their Acadia videos. I think they also did a podcast with the owner, but sorry we couldn't show it. We can tell you that the bakery was good. For me, out of the things we got, I got a couple things that flavor-wise I'm not too keen on, but Andrea loved every single one of them. So definitely if you're up here, give them a try, look and see what they got, because they had a pretty good selection. Not sure how well you can see this place, but it's called the Landing Store, and we're in Kennebunk, Maine.
Northwest on Summer Street toward Moulton Farm Road.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. This is where we got lunch today, and they do not skimp on it. Our subs were $7 a piece, and Andrea, that's our 2 subs right there, over a foot long. So really good, and everything looked amazing. So here is my sandwich, the Schooner, which is ham, bacon, turkey, lettuce, tomato, and mayo. And Andrea has the cranberry walnut chicken salad. These were $6.99, so a foot long sub like this for $6.99. Not bad at all. All right, we just finished our lunch from the Landing Store. And yes, definitely if you're in the area, definitely come here. Go get you a sandwich. You will not be disappointed. I'm not one for chicken salad, and Andrea's chicken salad was amazing. I really enjoyed it. And still, like I said, very good prices for what you get. Neither one of us was able to finish our sandwiches, so that's a lot of food. And for dessert, of course, they have brownie brittle. Oh yeah, this is good stuff. Just smells amazing. So about to get back on one, keep on traveling south to Salem, and we should be there in roughly about 2 hours or so. So let's keep on driving. It's a weird thing for me to say now, considering where we are, but it's something that just popped in my head because I saw more of them. But if you are coming to Acadia National Park and you're going to camp at one of the campgrounds there, you cannot bring wood from out of state. Well, you don't have to worry about trying to find wood in the area. Almost every single house in the area, especially between Bar Harbor and, for us, Blackwoods Campground, almost every single person on the side of the road had a little stand set up where they had bundles of wood, bundles of kindling, and boxes of wood that you could just purchase. Just all you do is put your money in the little jar, box, whatever they had there, grab whatever wood you're getting, and then go about your business. So just saw that even up here where we are, which don't know which town we're actually in right now.
We're in Wales.
Wales, okay.
South of Kennebunkport.
There you go. So we're in Wales, Maine, and it's still the same way. You got people who just has campfire wood, just little stands on the side of the road. So if you're going camping in Acadia or anywhere in the area, don't worry about having to get your firewood before you get there, because there's plenty of places to get it when you get there. Well, here we are. We are now in Salem, Massachusetts at our campsite. Huh. That's kind of weird. Why are we camped out at an old factory? Because the city was so awesome to put campsites right here on the water. This is pretty awesome. City of Salem, or this is Winter Island Park. This is where we'll be tonight. Don't know what all we're going to be getting into tonight. Yes, right now it is roughly, I think, 4 or 5 days till Halloween. So downtown Salem is a madhouse. Traffic was bad getting in here. That's kind of why we didn't have any video actually coming into Salem. So we might drive into Salem, try to see what all actually is going on, because as you know, Salem is the site of the Salem witch trials, and one of the biggest things that Hollywood has used as a background for spooky movies. So it's really cool to be here, especially this time of year. But I'm enjoying this cool campsite. Give you a little video view from the back of the camper right now. I'm standing at the back of Luxo right now, and this is what we see. Pretty nice, especially considering this is city owned and operated, and right here in the middle of Salem. Well, not in the middle of Salem, it's kind of on the outskirts, but still pretty dang cool. And you still got your rock pebble beaches and all these boats that are very, yeah, they look, oh wait, they got chains on them. I was like, huh, we could take one out for a little spin, but nope, they're locked up. Also here at Winter Island Park, there's a couple of historic little nuggets that Andrea saw that she knew that I would just enjoy so much. So I'm gonna take a quick look at a couple of those right fast before I go back to the camper to get a little bit warm, because since it's been wet all day and it's actually cold here, it's a little cold for me. Just ahead of me, you can see the remnants of Fort Pickering, which, as you can see right here, was in operation between 1663 and 1976. It was used by everybody from the colonialists to the American Revolutionists. It was used during the War of 1812. It was used during the Civil War, and actually most of the things you see here was rebuilt during the Civil War, and it was also used by the U.S. Coast Guard till it was shut down. Still present, here's one of the 3 ammo bunkers. You have one here, there's one right over there where that barrier is, and there's one on the other side of there. So it's pretty neat that this little historic nugget is still here. Plus the fact that you can say that you're walking around a fort that's been around since before the U.S. was a country is pretty dang cool. So this fort was originally built to ward off the Dutch, actually. So there's one other thing up here. I wanted to go up here video, and yes, I'm gonna take a couple pictures for Instagram to throw them up also. Looking around, which actually if I start over there, you can probably see a little bit better. All the water around us, and the thing that's really cool that's so close by is that little lighthouse that's still operating, which is really cool. And there you can see all the boats I was showing you from our camper right there. The last little nugget I've already kind of showed you, but That's before I actually knew what it really was. And I'm walking back to it since our camper's right there at it. This was a U.S. Coast Guard naval refueling hangar. Looking at the doors from the camper, you can actually see where the planes actually lifted, and it's the hangar doors. Right there, you can still see the block for the crane. If you can't tell what I'm talking about, let me see here. This little white piece inside there, that's the block for the crane on the inside. That's an old 1930s, 40s style crane block. Love the look of the building, the way the architecture. I mean, it's supposed to be for just a hangar, but yet they didn't lack the stylization on each of these towers, columns, corners, whatever you want to call them. So for me, this is pretty cool to have this basically right outside of our camper. So now that's a little tour of Winter Island Park and the Fort Pickering. Time for me to go inside, warm up, since I'm back here at Luxo. And I think Andrew's about to make us some turkey chili for tonight. So I'm sure you'll get to see that whenever we get that far. So there's the entrance to the Salem Witch Museum. A lot of people gathering outside, and basically this is the show of the town. Strangely enough, this is on the corners of this building.
It's a church.
Which is a church. This is their cemetery. Really close to the road, and that's really, really weird.
Maybe they're Halloween decorations.
It might be. I don't think so, though. But right now, we're just driving through downtown Salem, trying to see what there is to do. Lots and lots and lots of traffic. Got some people already dressed up for Halloween. In Salem Common, they have a bunch of amusement rides out there. Just little nuggets of spookiness around. I know driving in, we saw the Satanic Temple, which also happens to be the Salem Art Gallery, which is kind of weird. But with this town, I expect weird things like that. I know I saw a magic, I'm not going to say it's a magic store, but a store of magic. So I'm not sure what actually you can get in there. As I told you, turkey chili is on the menu for tonight. It's nice and cold outside, so this will keep us warm inside. And some nacho chips. And Cora approves. Cora! Hello! So it's time to close out tonight. We did a lot of driving today. We ended up here in Salem. And tomorrow is going to be a lot more driving. Our travel is going to take us about 7 hours, give or take. And it's going to take us just outside of Philadelphia. It's going to take us through New York, through what was it? Connecticut?
Yep,
Connecticut.
Boston.
Around Boston. So we got a lot of big cities going to be traveling near or through. So a lot of fun in store for tomorrow, but we're going to end up in Pennsylvania tomorrow. So we'll see you there when we get there.